Good morning, my children, and welcome back to your English class, the class of the teacher Jacob. For today, my children, we're going to start with a brand new geometric shape. Now remember, previous ones were the circle, rectangle, and a square. Today, we are going to enter a new one, and it's right here, the triangle. Now, characteristics of a triangle. It has three sizes, 1, 2, and 3. When they are together, they conform this geometric shape. Now, what about objects with this form? We can have several, and that is the activity of today. So, if you want to work along with the teacher Jacob, you already know the instructions. You have 5 seconds to pick up your book and your pencil case. Para el día de hoy, chicos, vamos a seguir trabajando con una nueva figura geométrica. La figura del día de hoy va a ser triángulo. Recuerden que nosotros ya iniciamos con este tema y hasta el momento hemos visto 3 figuras. Vimos círculo, vimos rectángulo y vimos square. Así es que la nueva figura, triángulo. Una de sus características es de que tiene 3 lados. 1, 2, 3. Cuando nosotros juntamos estos lados, creamos esta figura. Así es que el día de hoy vamos a platicar acerca de objetos que podemos encontrar con esta forma. Si ustedes quieren trabajar junto con el teachercito Jacob, ya saben las instrucciones. Tienen 5 segundos para ir por su libro de actividades y su estuchera. Empieza a contar. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's begin. The first activity is located right here, page 128. 128. Now remember that the teacher Jacob works on the whiteboard so you can appreciate the results better. First of all, my children, an important question that is related to our previous topic. The triangle that appears right here as the one that appears on your page. El triángulo que tenemos aquí en el pizarrón como el que ustedes tienen en su libro de actividades. This triangle, the size of it, size, tamaño. Is it small or big? ¿De qué tamaño es? Big, a big triangle. Very good. Now, we are going to paint this big triangle with the colors that you want. If you want to use different colors, there is no problem. If you want just to work with one, there is no problem also. The teacher Jacob will paint this triangle with color purple. Now remember, to paint an object, we have 2 forms, up and down or side by side. Okay. Recuerden que para colorear tenemos de 2 formas, lado a lado o arriba y abajo. Now, while we are painting our triangle, don't forget to repeat the name of today's geometric shape. Mientras coloreamos, no se les olvide repetir la forma de la figura que estamos haciendo. Triangle, triangle. A big triangle, color purple. Now remember that this is the color that I choose. If you want to work with another one different to this, no problem. Si ustedes quieren colorear triángulo de otro color, no hay ningún problema. Very good. Now, on the second activity of your teddy book, which is on page 129, we have several examples of objects that use this geometric shape, use this form. So, with different colors, we are going to paint the ones that have the shape of today's triangle. Para el día de hoy, en la segunda actividad, tenemos varios objetos. Únicamente vamos a colorear los que tengan forma de triángulo. ¿Ok? Ahora, ¿qué otros objetos podemos encontrar que tengan esta forma? I know one that is not in here, and that is a slice of pizza. Remember that pizzas have a circular form, but a slice of it, una rebanada, is like a triangle. You see? A slice of pizza is like a triangle. Very good. So let's concentrate on activity number 2. Remember, for this, only paint the objects that have a triangular form. Let's look for them. The first object that we have is a pine tree. Pine tree in Spanish, un pino. Pine trees have the shape and form of a triangle, so we paint it. The color of the pine tree is, of course, color green. Let's continue with the second object. We have a triangle. So, the question for this is, the triangle that appears right here, is it big or small? Small, very good. So, this one, I will paint it with color pink. Next to the small triangle, we have a star. Now, of course, the star doesn't have the shape of this. So, let's continue with the second row. We commence with a boat. Now, boat, okay, looks like a triangle, but just the first half of it, the one that is on top of it, okay? Recuerden que los botes tienen forma de triángulo, pero únicamente sus velas, estas como carpas se les conocen como velas, estas tienen forma de triángulo, así es que únicamente colorearemos esa parte. So for this, let's use, or I will use, color red. Okay, then we continue with the second form. Now this object right here is a tent. Okay, tent in Spanish, una casa de campaña, the place that we use when we go to a forest, or also the house of the Indians. So for this tent, let's use color brown. Now remember, these are optional colors. If you want to use your own, no problem. Recuerden que estos colores son los que escogió el teacher. Si ustedes quieren utilizar otros, no hay ningún problema. Then we continue with the next object. Now this object is an arrow. An arrow, it's a symbol or a sign that indicates where do we have to go. Una flecha es un símbolo o un signo que nos indica a dónde tenemos que ir. Okay? So, the arrow is divided in two parts. The one that has the rectangle and one that has the triangle, that is the tip of it. Es la punta, that is the part that we have to paint. Esa es la parte que tenemos que colorear because it's a triangle. Then we continue with the third row of objects, starting with the girl. Now the girl, the person, doesn't have a geometric shape, but the skirt, it does, and it looks like a triangle. So skirt, falda, the skirt, we paint it. Now color for the skirt, we can use blue. Then we continue with the ice cream. Now for the ice cream, remember, just the cone of it is a triangle. The cone, it's part of the ice cream and it's made of cookie, so it's very delicious. Now the cone, because it's cookie, it's color brown. Recuerden que el cono de un helado está hecho de galleta, por lo tanto es muy delicioso y su color es brown. And finally, we have one more tent. Now remember, tent in Spanish, una casa de campaña, the one that we put on the forest if we want to spend the night there. Okay? Si ustedes una noche se van a acampar en un bosque, ustedes llevan consigo una casa de campaña para que puedan pasar ahí la noche y dormir. So, in English, it's called tent. And of course, tent is a triangle. For this tent, I will use once again color blue, but with a different tone. And that's it. We have finished with the second activity of today. Now, before we finish with the class, let's have our pronunciation exercise for this brand new geometric shape. I say it first, please repeat after me. Triangle. A big triangle. Very good. So, that's it for today, my children. The teacher Jacob is very happy that you concentrate, that you pay attention. On Monday, we continue with more geometric shapes, more objects. So, until that day, have an excellent weekend. Take care. Goodbye.